All right, can everybody hear me now? Closed captioning. Let's see. There's one other thing I got to do here. Hang on. What a pain in the fucking ass. All right, let me minimize that. We should be good to go. I just checked my speeds and they really did well. I don't know how long this is going to last. Maybe it was just something they, who knows what the hell. Anyway, I'm back. Hey Frank, how you doing? Chuck, see you. Good to see you again. Just a few minutes from now. Booty Pirate 69, how's it going? Good to see you. Chuck Shriver, let's see, I already said hi to you. Let me get back over here. Dundas Junction Mile Road, James. Yeah, I know. You must have got tired fingers of hitting the sound thing there. Dwight, good to see you. Who else is in here? Okay, that's everybody so far. All right, so far it's working. Rick's Trains, how's it going, Rick? I'll tell you what, sometimes I get so disgusted with this stuff, you know? It drives me nuts. But that's the way it goes. And Tom Grassi, good to see you again. I was just on the phone with Tom. We were discussing some things. But anyway, the trains aren't running at the moment because it derailed down on that corner. That's what me and Tom were discussing, why it's derailing every now and then. So he turned me on to a track gauge that actually measures the height, so if there's any humps or anything. So I'm going to get one of those. I don't know. Plumber's in the hospital. What's the matter with him? He had cancer, right? Did he go back in? Did it hit him again? That's bad. I definitely pray for him. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any. Live chat. We get that back up and running. There we go. Okay, now I've got I should have anyway. There we go. Alrighty, well, I hope he gets out of the hospital soon, and we should all pray for him without a doubt. Hey, Train Man 1, Mickey, how's it going? I'm back again. We'll see how this works out. So far, everything looks good. I should probably knock wood. Speeds are good. I'm not getting in the yellow or the red anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, enough of the horse shit, right? I've been busy. But not busy enough. There's so much to be done here, and I haven't actually worked on the layout at all this past week. Actually been working on this. Where is it? I built another water tower for, this one's going out to Dave Thurber, Crooked River and Eastern. It's a nice looking tower. I made a few modifications to it that makes it a little bit better than the one I made for myself. And like I said, I've got a blinking red light that comes with it. And I hope you can see that here. Oh, well, it helps have the power on, doesn't it? Turn that on real quick. There we go. Now you can see it, maybe. Oh, you're not going to see it because that's a still picture. All right. Let me see here. I'm going to turn the camera around here a little bit. There you go. Now you can see it blinking. There you go. Yeah, I'm losing it. All right, so let me get that tilted back up a little bit more. There we go. So that's what I've been working on all week. That and you guys know, you can see right there that model car, the Ford Thunderbird, the Citgo Thunderbird. That's a model I won from cousin Vinny, BNSF 6951, which is, well, he changed his name again. Well, he was Gemini Scale Model Works. Now he's the Hot Rod Pit, I think. I don't know. I got to double check on that. But look him up and subscribe to him if you get a chance. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and modify that one a little bit further. And I found this, which I printed. And this is a 429 Ford engine to go in the Thunderbird, but I scaled this wrong. That's a 124th scale model. This is 125th scale. So I'm printing another one in the proper scale, and I've got a top loader 5-speed transmission to go with it, a Tremec, which I already printed, which I've got to clean up in the sink yet. I haven't done yet, get it painted and all. So I've been working on that. Plus, today in the mail, got 2 more motors. I haven't tried them out yet, but this is from a different company in China. So I'm assuming they'll be okay. And I've been working on these. I got all 4 of them. I've got them all pinned and all. So they're supposed to, they'll be doing what they do. I got a bum motor. That's where the 5th motor went. Funny story. I bought 5 of the motors from China, from AliExpress. And I went ahead and I wrote to them. I said, they're all junk. They don't work. They said, all right, we'll go ahead and return them. We'll refund your money. Because it was almost a little over $20 for 5 of them. I said, definitely. So I scooped them up and I'm going, I got 4 of them. Where the hell's the 5th one? I'm tearing the place apart looking for it. It's in here because it's what holds these arms up. So now at least I know where it is, so I'm glad I didn't mail in just the 4. Because I'm going to send the 5 of them back, And I tell you, I've just been having a rough week here, man, with problems. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, it's all minor stuff, but, just enough to piss off the Pope, as the old saying goes. So I've been doing that. And I've been mostly resin printing. I haven't used the filament printers in a while. They're just kind of sitting there idle. Well, much needed rest anyway. Let's see what else we got going. Hey, Frank, Steeler Fan 820. How's it going, Frank? Good to see you. He's in right now. He said his stomach is hurting. Oh, okay. That's Plumber. I don't remember what kind. Did he have stomach cancer? I don't remember. Yeah, I hope he gets better soon, man. That's not a good thing to have. Well, no cancer is a good thing to have. I don't know. Oh boy, this thing just really jumped on me here. What the hell happened? All right. Yeah, Tom Grass says thanks for the update, Dwight. Yeah, that's good because I'm not keeping track of half of what goes on anymore either. Let's see. Ah, thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. Hey, my trees have been dropping nuts. Or whatever the hell's dropping on it. It keeps hitting the roof. It kind of startles me every time it hits the roof. Because it's kind of loud. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Back up. Alright, stomach cancer, yeah. Alright, well, definitely pray for him. Foodie said, don't speak of Europe. LOL just got scammed on Amazon by a seller from over there. Really? I tell you, the scams are just ridiculous. It's getting worse and worse with scams. I buy Omaha steaks, and there we go. Get my face back in there. And I got an email. It looked legitimate. It said for a limited time you can get a 12-pack of steaks from Omaha. It's some promotion, everything. I'll give it a shot, right? So I figured you paid for shipping, no big deal. So I went ahead and did it, and I usually check the terms and conditions, on the very bottom before, but I didn't on this one until after I went ahead and paid the $7.95 shipping. And I'm going, something don't look right about that. So I read the terms and conditions. Well, first off, it was a chance to get the 12 steaks. It wasn't guaranteed. If you won, the $7 went toward it. If you didn't win, they kept the $7. Well, fuck that. And then, to make matters worse, they enroll you in some program at $69 a month forever. So I'm like, all right, I got to cancel this. Where's the number? So I get the phone number of the place, call them up. I said, you almost got me. Cancel everything, refund my money. No problem, sir. And I don't know why they're allowed to do that shit. It's very deceptive. Because if you don't check everything and really go through it with a fine-tooth comb, you could find yourself in trouble real quick. Hey, Dave, DMW Trains. Yeah, I restarted it. After I shut it down, I decided to check my speeds, and they came back up to where they're supposed to be. So I'm thinking, well, okay, that's the first time today. So, fingers crossed, the stream will still be okay for the rest of the evening. So, yeah, it's so easy to get scammed. Now, my mother-in-law's gotten scammed so many times. I keep telling her, don't buy stuff anymore online unless you run it through me first, Let me check it out because... And sometimes it's not even really a scam, but... Like, you guys know about Temu, the Chinese company? Well, she bought some gardening tools. It's a little shovel, a little rake, a three-prong rake, and something else. I can't remember what it was. And they were like $4 for the set, which is not all they're worth anyway, So, she orders it. 20-some days later, she brings them over. She says, I ordered this gardening tool set. She says, I want to show you what I got. She brings them out, and they're about this big. They're for those Japanese gardens they have. I can't remember what they're called now, but it didn't say that on the ad, in Temu. It just said, garden tool set. So very deceptive. And bonsai. It's the bonsai garden, right, or bonsai tree, whatever. So she sent them back because I said, what are you gonna do with that thing? You don't have a bonsai tree. So, or Zen garden, yeah, that worked. She sent them back, got her money back. I told her, I said, anytime you buy from Temu, always check the dimensions. They put them on there. They'll tell you what size. I don't care what it is they sell. They'll give you the physical size. Usually it's in centimeters or millimeters. So you have to convert it, which is no big deal. But they don't always, because they don't show it in somebody's hands, Like if they had a Chinese woman, even though they got small hands, and she's holding these little tiny tools, you could tell they were small. But they don't do that, okay? So it's just, that's fucked up is what it is. I don't know, everybody, it's just like our president gets away with lying constantly, along with the rest of the government. So I guess they figure if they can do it, everybody can do it. And it does seem like that, doesn't it? It's a little ridiculous, but that seems to be the way it works, so. So other than that, I really haven't done a damn thing. I've spent a lot of my time on these towers. The water tower takes about 2 days to print it all up. Some of it's printed on the filament printer. The rest of it's printed on the resin printer. Because when I did mine, I did all mine on the filament print. And it came out fine, but you get a little more detail on the resin printer. Plus, I was able to, the main thing that I wanted to do was the ladder and cage. Now, I bought one for mine from, I think Waller's, I think it was maybe, or Tichy Trains, I don't remember, but the damn thing was $10, you know. And you just get one cage and you get two ladders with it. Well, big deal. They should give you two cages, but they don't. So I finally, after about, I experimented with that. I downloaded like half a dozen of them, the files. They just wouldn't print right. So I downloaded this one, and it was actually only like this long. So I put it in Tinkercad and, duplicated the sections and mated them together. And it came out nice. And like I said, it was a little tricky getting all the supports off it because you needed them. But, yeah, I hear you, Dave. If, no Temu, if Amazon or eBay doesn't have it, I don't need it. I've got some pretty decent stuff from Temu, but you got to be really careful. So I don't blame you. So now that I got a good file for these ladder and cages, I could print them at will without problem, and that saves me a bunch of money. Also, I could pass those savings on to whoever buys these things. And when you're paying $10 for a ladder, you got to add that to the price of the tower. It gets a little pricey, So I could sell them a little bit cheaper now. So if anybody's interested in one of these things, I sell them undecorated. They do come with the light. Well, you have the 12-volt light. You just plug it in and it flashes. So let me know if anybody's interested in them. But keep in mind, it'll probably take 2 weeks before I could actually get it in your hands. Spike Man, what's going on, Thomas? Good to see you. You got a package coming. You should be getting it tomorrow, I think. I won't tell you what it is. I'll let you guess. So that's what I've been doing all week. It's like I said, sometimes it's a challenge to print things. Oh, you got it today? Cool. Yay. I didn't have the terminal connectors for that. I don't know what happened to them, but I sent you all the track I had, so hopefully that'll fix you up. You can get those terminal connectors on eBay. They're like $2 for one. So if you don't have one already. So anyway, Merry Christmas early. You're welcome. I'll say I never gave you nothing, right? No. So like I said, other than that, well, I've been running around. I got my hair cut finally. I went to a different barber this time. I liked the other barber. He was okay, but it's like, after a while, if you start going to him a lot, and I was actually, that was my third time I went to him. And I noticed they cut less and less each time. And it's a trick they get. It's like with the dog's nails. When you go to get your dog's nails trimmed, you go to Petco or PetSmart. Even some of the veterinary hospitals do the same thing. They won't trim them that well. So they make sure you come back in 2 weeks, so they can hit you for another $30. Well, that's what this guy was doing with my hair. Right, there you go. Oh, fuck, I'm off. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm back on. I know I should have not opened up my mouth too soon. Hopefully it'll stay on a little bit. No, not round two again, please.